Death on tarred roads, members of the ruling Cameroon People's Democratic Movement (CPDM) party visited Bamenda, Menchum, Fako and Fumbot and the Far North region to convince the people that even without roads, potable water, electricity and jobs, they have to stand with poor Biya.
Exactly. You still don't have good roads at so many places after 42 years of him being in power, yet you want the same person to continue. You see why I asked exactly what is the color of your problem? Because so you last this one is not ordinary. This is witchcraft. Nothing you do with that. I know that's not all Cameroonians, of course. These are just a few people. But right now, nobody, not even a few people, should be asking a 92-year-old man to run for another term. Not only are some people rooting for him to run again, can you believe that the last time he went home, as in some Cameroonians still lying by the roadside to welcome their president to his country? In case you don't understand, the man doesn't live in his country anymore. He spends like 90% of the time abroad. He only comes home every now and then. Every now and then. And this is what happens whenever he comes home to his country where he's supposed to work. The man lives abroad now permanently. It's been some years now that he's been living abroad. Wow. Again, whose mothers are this? Whose grandmothers are this? Even though we know many of you are tired of poor Biya, these ones, they are painting you bad. Some people are still saying, they still like him now. Maybe we are seeing videos. It's bad enough that his son is also hinting that he would run after his daddy.
Increasingly, attention is turning to his successor, with his son, Frank Biya, considered one of the contenders to fill his father's shoes, and raising the possibility of yet another political dynasty taking shape.
Can you imagine that insult?
There is nothing official, but that hasn't stopped newspapers from speculating about a possible political family handover. The word is that Frank Biya could replace his father, Paul Biya, as Cameroon's president.
And some people like the idea.
It's not something new. In the United States, we had Bush. In Canada, we had Trudeau. In Kenya, we had Kenyatta. So Cameroon wouldn't be the first country.
You see? Meanwhile, two political coalition groups have been disqualified ahead of the election, which is a way of them clamping down on opposition. And that is exactly why we are saying it is very, very important right now for all the opposition parties to come together. Stop with all the personal interest, guys. Everybody wants to be president. Everybody wants to be. No. Right now, you have to sacrifice for your country. You all have to come together. Choose one person to run against him, because they will allow at least one opposition. Let it be one person speaking for the rest of you, somebody that you know that you can trust. If you know that person, please let me know in the comment section, because I've been asking my Cameroonian people who can run against this man, and they keep telling me that's the problem. The opposition is not united. You have to unite. You guys still have like 6 months. Election is October. This is the beginning of April. You still have 6 months for the opposition to come together. Just form one coalition. I mean, if you've tried various coalitions for 42 years and it's not working, just form one coalition. Let there be one voice, one opposition voice, and you can beat the man hands down. Because it is very obvious, the man is tired. Have you seen him talking lately? The man was at the US-Africa Summit and he had no idea where he was or why he was there. I think he has dementia, and it happens to the best of us. Nobody is making fun of him. He has lived a long life. Those who surround the man clearly don't have the fear of God. The whole world doesn't need to see him being embarrassed. He's embarrassing himself and Cameroon.
Pourquoi je suis en vedette? Ici. C'est qui tous ces gens qui sont là? Pourquoi je n'ai pas demandé ça? Est-ce qu'il y a des gens importants là?
Les ministres dans la salle. Les ministres qui sont dans la salle. Le président Kagame a parlé, il est parti, introduit. Le monsieur vous a introduit. Il y avait un monsieur de vous qui vous a introduit.
Je dois parler maintenant.
Vous restez assis, parlez assis. Vous pouvez parler assis, étant assis.
Ici?
Oui.
Pourquoi?
I mean, it's so sad. The man just sat there, he farted, He kept looking at the pamphlet in his hand for minutes. That is supposed to be his speech. Then he farted again in public. He put down his pamphlet. His aide came back to prompt him to speak.
Ici. Pourquoi? C'est moi. Il n'y a personne pour conduire les